Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so Miss kimzolciak finally has broken her silence, guys, and I think she's pretty much fed up. For a long time, she's been very silent about the alleged comments and racial ambiguous things that she said about NeNe Leaks on the show Real Housewives of Atlanta when she was on that season. So she's broke her silence and she finally has something to say about everything NeNe has been alleging. She said, "I'll deal with her when she's done with them. You can't say things that aren't true and try to defame somebody." So kimzolciak is saying that she does have some things that she will be addressing towards NeNe Leaks, and I think she's alleging that maybe she's going to be filing a lawsuit against NeNe Leaks. And I'm going to say allegedly because kimzolciak and NeNe Leaks have had a toxic relationship, a up and down relationship, a very complicated relationship. However, Kim has admitted several times that this is just the way her and NeNe relationship works. They're very toxic towards one another, and somehow they still remain they still remain friends. I honestly do not know how NeNe is really coping and keeping up with all of this. She has been absent on her YouTube channel and she has been absent on YouTube for a while. However, she do remain active on her Twitter very often, but it just seems as if every time NeNe's name comes up in the blog, it's attached to some sort of negativity. She's getting sued from multiple different people. Well, not multiple, but she has multiple lawsuits going on at once. That is a lot of stress for any one person to have to deal with. And I just want to say I will keep NeNe in my prayers and in high regards and high spirits. No matter what anyone says, I do like NeNe's personality as a person. And she has been through quite a lot within this last year. So I just wish NeNe the best. I wish both of the girls the best. And I hope things do come out on a positive note for both of them. Because kimzolciak seems like she's a cool person. And NeNe Leaks actually is very, she just wants, something in fairness. So switching gears, NeNe Leaks has been blacklisted. And I say that because, so if you guys didn't know, Carlos King, who is a producer and has a show on the network called OWN, he recently did a sit-down interview and spill the tea with the original Real Housewives of Atlanta cast members. So everyone was there. You had kimzolciak, you had Miss Wu, you had Miss Snow, and you also had Sheree in present of this sit down. However, the only one original cast member that was honestly missing was NeNe Leaks. Now, child, if she is not there, how is this the original cast members of the Real Housewives of Atlanta? So this is a picture of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and as you can tell, money do definitely change things. But for her not to be invited, it really didn't make no damn sense to me to even have a sit down if you wasn't going to invite all of the original Housewives of Atlanta. No matter the circumstances, she was still a part of that show. NeNe Leaks was still a part of the beginning of making that show a success, which she did for many years, over a decade. A lot of people only tuned in to see NeNe Leaks, and I was one of them. So for them to leave her out, that was pure out of my opinion, just plain old distasteful, and I wasn't here for it. I do think that this is a good sign that she is definitely blackballed. You know what I mean? And NeNe also saw it, so she took to her Twitter, and this is what she had to say. NeNe Leaks tweeted, "Isn't it amazing how one network person can have an issue with you and have every network not work with you? Let's talk about it. Hashtag discrimination, hashtag retaliation, hashtag blacklisted, hashtag blackball, hashtag not fair, hashtag do you see this shit?" Okay? So NeNe definitely has been active on her Twitter, honey, and she is not going to let you dim her light nor shut her in silence. So I just want to say that NeNe Leaks will probably get through this. I don't know how much of a financial strain it's going to have on her, but we should just watch, wait, and see what happens next. And I'll keep you guys posted with some more information as it comes out and as I catch the news. So now we are going to definitely, honey, shift gears a little bit. And we're going to get into the topic of Miss Marlo Hampton and Kandi Burris. So I really was shocked when I seen this story because Marlo Hampton, I thought she was cool with Kandi. However, blogs and stories are starting to say that Marlo is actually using her storyline on the Real Housewives of Atlanta to actually attack Kandi Burris, who is a Real Housewives of Atlanta castmate. So they're saying that Marlo Hampton and Kandi had some words for each other. However, it is Marlo who kicked all this off. So let's read what Marlo had to say. So sources are reporting Marlo Hampton takes jab at Kandi Burris. Though just a few episodes have aired this far, it's clear that Burris is Hampton's target. The L'Archive owner recently spoke with Carlos King on his Reality with the King podcast, where her ongoing feud with Burris was discussed. Hampton has complained that Burris is too sex positive and admits on the show and off that she's annoyed by the constant sex talk and sex toy business of Burris. So that is what Marlo Hampton had to say. But it also goes on to say this as well. Marlo also added, do some shit for the black culture. We got enough babies and diseases out here. We don't need no shit else about sex, Kandi, she told King. And she also added, y'all, she said that Kandi Burris was effed out of Atlanta. The later jab is seemingly due to rumors that Burris got around before marrying her husband Todd. Now, this is the ultimate disrespect. I really cannot understand how you can say something like this about someone who was supposedly supposed to be your friend, but I don't get it. So, of course, Kandi got wind of it, and this is what Kandi responded with. She said, she gets on my fucking nerves. I'm tired of her bullshit. This is what Kandi told the Neighborhood Talk. She also said, I've been doing way more for the community than all of them. I don't mind saying it. I put all my businesses in black communities so I can bring more jobs to our community. What she's doing. So that was Kandi's clapback. And if you want to read some more of what she had to say, here are a few other things that she also said about Marlo. And you can always just pause the video and read them for yourself. But this is what Kandi told the Neighborhood Talk. And this is what they actually posted on their Instagram, where you can go and actually see this for yourself and read some of the comments. Now, what's interesting about this is not only was Marlo clapping or targeting Kandi Burris, but a few of Kandi Burris's fans were also targeting her as well because she was getting some backlash about her participation in inviting her castmates to use the vibrating panties, which is sold by her company, Bedroom Kandi. She was criticized pretty harsh. I think Kandi is just very sex positive and she doesn't really care who gets it or who doesn't, but that's just the way she is. But nevertheless, yes, she was criticized, guys, about pushing vibrating panties on Real Housewives of Atlanta castmates. And I think some of the castmates had some things to say about it as well, because they were a little bit taken back by Kandi constantly imposing her sex toy industry products, whatever, empire on multiple castmates and also the show Real Housewives of Atlanta. So this is what was said on Twitter by Kandi. This is what she explained it as. She explained that she thought vibrating panties would be a funny way to stop folks from arguing throughout the evening. Kandi also said, I told them not to use it while we were in the play. Of course, the game was supposed to be anytime someone said something shady or started arguing, then you hit the remote for the vibration to start. It was supposed to be a funny way to stop folks from arguing. So you can go and see her tweets that she said herself. I just didn't understand the whole concept, me personally. I mean, there's a time and a place for that if it's like a girls trip or whatever. But fans also took underneath her Twitter, and they actually came back and was clapping back at Kandi, and some of the comments were these. Of course, I'm posting them here. You can also pause the video and read them yourself, but they was not actually feeling what Kandi was saying, and they didn't understand the concept either. I don't understand the concept. Her classmates don't understand the concept. Nobody gets the concept. It's like weird as hell. The only concept that I really truly get is that I know Kandi is a walking brand with every company that she owns. She literally wears her brand on herself. So I get that she wants to bring up the name of her business every chance she gets and in every opportunity that she takes. I mean, Kandi, you're literally like the richest person on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I don't understand what's the meaning of constantly just, putting your brand out there with everything that you do. Everybody knows and they are aware of what it is that you're into. So I just wish you just, take it down a little bit a notch and not push it, make it such a push kind of agenda, but just let it take its own course. So switching gears, let's talk about her and Kandi Burris and Phaedra. So Phaedra is always taking jabs at Kandi. I don't know what is the situation. I thought baby girl had moved on, but obviously she still has some things that she likes to take digs about when it comes to bringing up Kandi Burris in her relationship. I don't know. All I know is that I guess things were really bad when they were bad, and nobody has never really gotten over the whole situation where she alleged that Todd and Kandi were going to drug Portia and rape her, or allegedly whatever. But she went on Wendy Williams and she had this to say. Parks was famously fired from following the season 9 reunion when it was revealed that she was behind a rumor that Burris and her husband Todd Tucker wanted to drug and have sex with Portia Williams. Despite fans' requests for Parks to return, Burris is adamant that she won't be on the show alongside Parks. And she really hasn't been back on that show. I mean, she was blackballed from that show for sure. Instead, Parks will be featured on the upcoming second season mashup of Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. She's also featured as a guest on the Real Housewives of Dubai. Parks recently appeared on the Wendy Williams and explained why she doesn't miss the Bravo franchise. When they asked her about Kandi, this is what she had to say. I've seen her out. I mean, Kandi is a great businesswoman, but our drama was 6 years ago. As you well know, I'm yachting in Dubai. So, I'll leave the girls in Atlanta on the Titanic, Parks said. Oh, the shade of it all. She does know how to give a good read, though. I give her that. I honestly just feel like this clapback was just so petty. I mean, she really should be tired of even speaking on the situation of Real Housewives of Atlanta. She hasn't been on those seasons forever. However, I guess it's just, something she has to speak on because they're always asking her about it. Meanwhile, Kandi Burris did have something to say on her YouTube channel about the situation. She said it's okay. She's a professional shade queen, talking about Phaedra Parks. And she also said, I don't even take nothing personal. I don't even care. You know what I mean? It's like I don't care. It's all good. I'm happy. She's happy in her life, honey. So that is what Kandi Burris had to say about the shade that Phaedra allegedly was throwing at her about her trips on Dubai, honey. All I can say is just let it go, girls. I mean, it's been over 6 years ago, let Phaedra say, and now she's featuring on the Dubai episodes, and she's also going to be in a mashup on the Real Housewives of Ultimate Girls. So I mean, the mashup of the Ultimate Housewives, ex-Housewives mashup, whatever the name of it was. I just can't keep up. Just do your thing. You girls are really collecting your coins. I'm glad it ain't stopping them from getting a bag, but I mean, just let the messy shit go. I really hate to see women in their golden ages still going at each other like this, but that's all I have for now. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content.